Hey y'all, this is Jen from an Alaskan Crafter on the last part of our little vacay. Oh, Lynette, show that to your daughter. That's where some of the rafting is. Anyway, sorry for the bumps. Not much, obviously, we can do about it. But we are getting ready to head into Denali Park. I don't think there's going to be very much to see because of all the clouds. We might make a couple pit stops here and there, take some footage of the beautifulness of the river and whatnot. I doubt the mountain is out today because it is so cloudy, but we'll give it a try. If you notice the straight white line over there, that is the railroad tracks. And right underneath it through the trees is the river. That is the Nanana River, correct? Yeah. I always want to say Tanana, and that's not right. So it's most likely the Nanana. And I'm sure when Lala hears this, she'll go, anyhow, if we get to see anything that sparks an interest, I will definitely stop and take some recordings of it. Hopefully we see something. That's okay. Where all that brown is on top of the mountain, that's where there was our Riley Creek fire. You can see the black part also. That shut down the park. Get your butt out. Oh, can you go forward a little bit? Yeah, there you go. You can go. Okay, Lynette, those are your rafts that you go down in. And those are the smaller ones. There you do have much bigger ones. Yep, this segment is for Lynette. Here's I don't like to use a better view because it could have been such a stinking disaster. But we are in the parking lot of what's called Glitter Gulch, and it is the business during peak tourist time. So yes, they got on that like boom. I do believe it did go behind a little bit, but okay, I will pan this way. That from there to those little brown buildings, that's where the start of the Princess Lodge is. And unfortunately, you're going to get the majority of my truck. And there's the Princess Lodge, and we know they have lots of money into the park. They have all their own little gift shops down there where those little brown buildings are. But then you start panning over, and this is Glitter Gulch. It's basically just a row of nothing but businesses, and it goes way behind me. So that fire could have just devastated so many lives. These are the people's livelihoods. They basically work 4 months out of the year. And here, I'm sure they have other jobs during the winter. But yeah, it was really scary. Lala and I were doing a lot of hay neighing and praying and everything else, because this is where we meet. You know, if we're doing a turn and burn, we go up a little bit further, but of course she gets the short end of the stick. I'm kidding, but she does. Yeah, sorry, I had to sneeze. And where that big gifts is, Just on the other side of that is a coffee shop, and that's where Jeff Lope is. He's getting us our morning coffee. Yes, we were goofy and did not buy a little coffee pot for the camper, which will be bought before we go on a next trip. Hey Lala, look what I found. Orange and blue Batman style car just for us. Yay! Oh man, the mischief we could find to do in that. It's kind of hard to see. I'll see if I can move the camera closer, but I'm not sure because of all the bumps. Anyway, you can definitely tell we've hit our fall season because the sides of the mountains are definitely getting that little red tinge to them because where all the berry plants are. Holy smokes. What was that? Part of a
bridge, I guess.
Bridge? What was that up there? Yeah, where that...
I know over here you can see where they dug around.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they're related.
Yeah. It's, I'm still trying to get the camera to... Sorry, Kiva. Oh, my peoples are getting the roof of the... There we go. Oh, you don't want it? Oh, everybody's gonna get seasick. Oh, goodness. Let's try this again later. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Unfortunately, yes, it's very difficult to see the different colors in on the hill. Mama, I don't know if I want to take that last section out or not because that was actually kind of funny. I'm sorry, I am moving fast, so let's get back down to normal. I tell you, I was just commenting to Jeff, you know, the very first time he brought me up this direction, there's really no reason why, but I just fell in love with the area. It's kind of like token chicken. There's just something about the beauty. There's something in the air that just sucks you into it, I guess. But I mean, the other things I think of other than part of it being swamp is getting on the back of a horse and just going. No particular direction, just going. And I know you guys don't hear me talk about horses very much, but that was a huge part of my life growing up. And Jeff Lopes too. So, anyhow, onward and forward, forward and onward. Okay, y'all, we got real lucky. Our mountain out, the great one, oh, come on. I'm going to sit here and fight until I win. Sorry, guys. Denali is out in her glory. There she is. I really didn't think we were going to see her today because of all of the clouds. But this would be the south facing?
Northeast.
Northeast facing. Okay, don't give me the map. Okay, I'm just going to tell you all. The map is kryptonite to me like it is to Superman. And Jeff knows that. Okay. You can really tell the road here has a lot of that frost heaves in it just by, you know, But isn't this just gorgeous? How could you not fall in love with this? I suppose if you're... Oh, Caribou Crossing. If you're a city person, this would just absolutely not be your jam. But yeah, thank you, Almighty One. Love, love Denali. There she is. And not too far from where we are at, but all the trees are out of the way. And I kind of sort of figured y'all would be interested in seeing. It's so cool to see the clouds that are moving around it. And then you have it all coming down.
Rare to see that open for the summer.
Yes, and like you just heard Jeff said, it is kind of rare to have it open in the summertime. It's usually out in the best of glories in the wintertime. But this is what we would say that is Lala side. And they both sides look different. If she's still out on the other side, we'll stop and take some more video of it. But I'm just in my element here. I wish I could paint. That's snow. And I do apologize. It's always windy here. But it is snowing back there in their mountains. Back in that valley. Let's see if I can... Maybe you might be able to see how red... No. Well, maybe when it comes to show the red back there. But look at all that fresh snow, y'all. Before you know it.
Maybe even a better.
Okay, we are 3/4 of the ways home. We have probably about 100 miles-ish. Give or take a little less than 100 miles. I think we're both ready to be out of the truck. I just had to take my shoes off. Oh, toesies. My feet are hurting from sitting down. We've made very, very good time. It's normally about a 4-hour trip, and I don't, to be honest with you, remember exactly what time that we left, but we have made a few pit stops because of 2 dogs and 1 mama. Well, and 1 daddy too. So we did pull over a few times to check out a few places, check out sceneries and some posted signs, and trying to figure out why they're posted and so on and so forth. But we're just about home. It has been a fantastic, stupendous, figure out a big word for vacation was wonderful. And to top it off, we got to see our Lala, which made it the bestest of all. And she shared us with her diner folks, and they're good peeps. So, not sure if I'm going to continue recording unless we see something. But I will wait to close just in case I do find something. Anyway, we'll see y'all later, hopefully. Bye. No, not bye yet.